Tristan Thompson has drained Khloe Kardashian's energy. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. After season 5 of the Kardashians kicked off, with a fresh episode on Hulu, and it quickly gave fans a clear sign that things could finally be looking up for Khloe Kardashian. For the first time in a long while, Khloe might actually be able to breathe easier. That's because her ex, Tristan Thompson, has left Los Angeles and moved back to Cleveland, Ohio. After so many years filled with ups and downs, heartbreaks, and public scandals, Khloe now seems to be in a place where she can start to focus on herself again. She's got a chance to rediscover her own happiness away from the man who brought a great deal of emotional struggle into her life. Tristan Thompson, who plays professional basketball, has returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers, the same team he played for when he and Khloe first got together. Their relationship began in 2016, and even in the very beginning, things were already complicated. At that time, Tristan was expecting a child with his former girlfriend Jordan Craig, who gave birth to their son in December of that year. Meanwhile, Khloe was still legally married to former NBA player Lamar Odom. Although Khloe had filed for divorce in 2013, she paused the process in 2015 when Lamar suffered a health crisis and was found unconscious in a Nevada brothel. Khloe stayed by Lamar's side during that critical time so she could make medical decisions for him, showing how loyal and caring she was even when things were tough. But once Lamar recovered, they did not get back together, and she finalized the divorce in December 2016. When Khloe started dating Tristan, many people thought it might be a new beginning for her. After everything she went through in her first marriage, it seemed like she had found someone who would treat her better and give her the happiness she deserved. Khloe looked like she was finally getting her second chance at love, and fans were happy to see her smiling again. The couple appeared happy and hopeful, and soon they were expecting their first child together. But sadly, that joy didn't last long. In April 2018, just 2 days before Khloe gave birth to their daughter, True, a video surfaced online that changed everything. In the video, Tristan was seen getting close to 2 women at a nightclub. The timing couldn't have been worse. Khloe was 8 months pregnant. The internet exploded with reactions, and Khloe found herself in yet another painful situation, once again in the public eye. Still, she held her head high and welcomed baby True into the world just days later. Although many assumed that Khloe and Tristan would go their separate ways after that, the couple tried to make things work. But their attempt to fix the relationship was short-lived. Less than a year later, the couple faced another major scandal when it was revealed that Tristan had been involved with Jordyn Woods, who was Kylie Jenner's best friend at the time. That incident caused huge drama not just for Khloe, but for the entire Kardashian family. It felt like yet another betrayal that was both personal and deeply painful. Even after that, the relationship didn't fully end. Khloe and Tristan went through a long period of being on and off, trying to co-parent and keep some sort of connection. But the troubles continued. In 2021, news came out that Tristan had fathered another child, this time with a woman named Marilee Nichols, while still being involved with Khloe. This was a major blow. Not only had he cheated again, but he had also fathered a child with someone else, and it happened while he and Khloe were planning to have another child themselves. At that time, Khloe and Tristan were expecting their second child via a surrogate, and their son, Tatum, was born in July 2022. The timing of everything made it even more painful. Just as Khloe was preparing to welcome her son, she was also finding out about yet another betrayal. For any mother, that would be difficult, but to go through it all in front of cameras and millions of viewers made it that much harder. Since then, many episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and its follow-up Hulu show have focused on the damage done by this relationship. Khloe's journey has often been centered on healing from the emotional pain caused by Tristan and trying to hold herself together for her children. Khloe has spoken openly about how the past 10 years have been some of the hardest of her life. She has shared that she's had to go through some of her lowest points while the whole world watched. While motherhood has brought her love and purpose, it has also come with huge challenges, especially when paired with the emotional weight of her past relationship. Raising two young children is already a big job, but doing it while trying to process betrayal after betrayal has made her path even harder. Fans who have watched Khloe since the early days of the show can clearly see the change in her. She used to be known for her fun, energetic, and carefree personality. People admired her for being outspoken, strong, and always willing to support her sisters. She was often the one bringing laughter and lightness to the show. But over time, especially since her relationship with Tristan, that light seems to have dimmed. The Khloe that fans once knew and loved, the one who joked around, spoke her mind, and stood tall, seems to have faded, replaced by someone who appears quieter, more guarded, and emotionally exhausted. It's not hard to understand why. Living through repeated public heartbreaks while trying to protect your children and your peace can wear anyone down. What's even more difficult is doing all of that under constant public attention, where every move is judged, and every word is picked apart. For Khloe, it hasn't just been about moving on from one person, it's been about trying to rebuild herself from the ground up. The recent change in Tristan's location may be the beginning of a much-needed shift for Khloe. With him returning to Cleveland, she now has more physical and emotional space to create boundaries and find her balance again. Co-parenting will still require communication, but the day-to-day stress of having him nearby is now reduced. For someone who's been through as much as she has, even a little bit of distance can offer some peace. This new chapter could be the one where Khloe finally focuses on herself. She has always put others first, whether it was helping Lamar, standing by Tristan during difficult times, or supporting her sisters, but now it's time for her to put herself at the top of her priority list. Healing takes time, especially when the wounds run deep, but with space, support, and self-care, Khloe might just start to regain the spark that made fans love her in the first place. Her story is a reminder that even people who seem to have it all, fame, success, beauty, can go through heartbreaking struggles. Khloe has faced betrayal, public embarrassment, and emotional pain, yet she continues to show up for her children, her family, and herself. She may be quieter now, but that doesn't mean she's weaker. In fact, her strength shows in her ability to keep going, even when everything around her feels like it's falling apart. Tristan, on the other hand, has been criticized by many for his repeated actions. Despite having multiple chances to change, he continued to make choices that caused hurt and confusion. While co-parenting is important, trust and respect are equally vital, and many believe that he failed to show that consistently. His moving away might not just be a step for his career, it could also be what Khloe needs to finally breathe again. Some fans feel that Tristan drained Khloe emotionally, leaving her a shadow of who she once was. They believe he slowly took away her energy, joy, and ability to trust. Whether intentional or not, the result is the same. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.